I'm Mikey, I'm 22 years old and I own a Nissan SILEIGHTY. I bought the car because I originally had a Nissan 350Z and kind of done all I could with it, to be honest, and it was kind of getting a bit boring with it. So I mean, I've always had a thing for the old 90s Japanese cars, so it was sort of right up my street. So I started looking for the 180s, the 200 SXs, and eventually I was looking at the SILEIGHTYs. Not many about, but when this one came out I just had to have it. The reason I bought the car was a very clean example, looking at other cars on the road. It's got full interior, very hard to come by. It's very tastefully modified. As far as I was aware, I hadn't been on track. I mean, you expect a car like this to, there's a few bumps and scrapes here and there, but paintwork was absolutely immaculate when I got there, for the age of the car. The mods on the car, I mean, the wheels really stood out to me, and it wasn't until I got the car that I realised sort of how quite special they were, to be honest. Because I knew they were genuine works, but then to find out and realise how rare the 4-stud 4x114 was quite an eye-opener for me. When I first got the car, there was a few little tatty bits needed sorting out, so I just tidied the car up, and then eventually I was hoping to take it out on track. I had the day out on track, did the tyre wall a couple of times, and so a few more things needed tidying back up again. But eventually kind of got it in the ready for show season as it is now. The wheels refurbed. A couple of things that do sort of bring the car down a bit is the running costs. I mean, you've always got an eye on the sills, on the arches, little bits of rust bubbles coming up here and there, and eventually we'll be getting sorted, hopefully take off the road in the winter, get those sort of things sorted out. Also running costs, I mean, you can imagine it goes through a few tyres and 2.5 inch wide at the back, that don't come that cheap. Future sort of plans with the car, and like I say, try and get the sort of rust and things tidied up, and then eventually I'm looking to go for a bit more power. I mean, it's got more than enough power than it needs now. I mean, it goes out sideways and run it too. It's a big eye opener to a lot of cars on the road, but hopefully run it around about 350, 340, 350. Get the Z32 AFM, new injectors and a new map. It should be right where I want it. All in all, I'm really happy with the purchase of the car. I mean, it's a dream car, and finally got it in my possession, and I was just on to see the future. I mean, can't see me getting rid of it anytime soon. If anything, I'll be keeping it for many years to come. Original paintwork, fairly clean.
What a fucking dick.